welcome to the Playhouse. And by the Playhouse, I mean welcome to your computer screens, because you are watching us live. My name is Glenna Showalter. I will be your dungeon master for the evening. And we are Sorry Not Sorry Productions, and we are doing a live stream show for the first time, so that's really fun. Yeah, big thanks to the Playhouse for having us, and Edmonton, Alberta, because you could be anywhere, really, through the power of cyberspace. That's pretty exciting. We're going to put on a show for you, and that show is yegDND. Yeg, of course, meaning Edmonton, because it is the airport code for Edmonton. Yeah! And D&D meaning Dungeons and Dragons, the best tabletop role-playing game there is, where we do a show inspired by the mythology of Dungeons and Dragons. And we tell a little story for y'all, and it'll be really fun. And one thing that we do to keep this improvised, because that's our whole deal, we're making this all up off the top of our heads, even though some folks may have character ideas. I might have a few little plans in my notebook, but mostly we're making this all up. And to keep us honest, we have giant 20-sided dice that we will roll to determine the fates of our characters. Oh. I made these. Oh. And yeah, I think that's it.
Indeed.
So, I will now transport you from the computer screen to the Playhouse to my basement. And by my basement, I mean my house, because I live in a basement. Woo! Hi!
Hi!
I'm so glad you could come over to play D&D with me.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. I'm so hyped about this adventure.
Yeah, it's gonna be real fun. We're gonna see some wacky characters. And I mean, to start off with thank you for coming in costume, by the way. I am so pumped to meet these characters. So yeah, Vic, let's get started with you.
Yeah, for sure. So my character is Nia, like Beyonce, just the one name. She is a Circle of the Coast druid. She was adopted by an enclave of druids because she was like cast into the sea by her drow birth parents. Nia's an albino drow. She's trying to find them. That's like all she wants more than anything in the entire world. As such, she doesn't really like religion because like she thinks that could be like part of the reason why her parents like yucked her. And she like doesn't really like government bodies, organization. As an albino drow, she like doesn't like the sunlight, things like that. But she'll do whatever she needs to survive. So that's Nia.
Cool, very cool. I dig her vibes.
Yeah, it's gonna be gnarly.
Nice. And Sammy, please tell me about this character.
So this is Marley Moonslayer. She's a werewolf bounty hunter, by which I mean her race is werewolf, her occupation is bounty hunter. Yeah, she's a ranger. She was born the daughter of a fire and brimstone cleric in the outskirts of nowhere, and then she fell in love with a werewolf. Aw, very Romeo and Juliet. But she eventually got sick of the feuding and said, what if I did literally anything else? What if I did literally anything other than fight this pointless war? So now she is a successful, self-made entrepreneur.
Very cool. Two very exciting gals that I think are gonna have a lot of fun together. And I've cooked up a little adventure for y'all. Let's get into it.
Yeah!
Let's play some yegDND! It's the middle of the summer. It's hot. We are in the sand sea desert. There's rolling waves of sand dunes. There's scrub and cacti and like a cow skull and tumbleweeds. It's hot. And in the middle of the sand sea desert is a little town called Dustburg. Now, Dustburg is a one-horse town with a couple of folks who are just trying to make their way in life, etc. We go to Dustburg's saloon, where Nia is catching up with an old friend. The saloon is old, paint peeling on the walls. There's tables and chairs. There is, of course, a piano and a bar, in case you want some sarsaparilla. This is Titania Fayborn, an elven druid that Nia grew up with.
Dude! Titania, I haven't seen you in so long, bro!
Same, dude! It's been like probably a decade or something, which is nothing for us!
That's like so many moons, bro!
Yeah, like at least 10, cause it's a decade!
Dude! So good at math, bro!
Oh man, you gotta tell me what is going on with you. In your world, you're like so far away from the sea, which is your whole vibe, dude.
Yeah, dude, like, I get pretty thirsty, bro, because it's so hot. But, like, you do that. But, like,
Speaking of, 2 sarsaparillas, please.
Sarsaparillas here. Come on, dirty. Dirty. Let me just get the smudge off the
This
sarsaparillas.
one's on me.
Oh, wow.
thanks, man. Cheers! Cheers! To a friends reuniting, bruh.
Yeah, bruh. But you've been keeping busy, dude?
Yeah, dude, I travel with this, like, really cool werewolf. They're like a bounty hunter, so they're like an expert at finding people, and I hope they'll help me find my parents.
Whoa, that's super cool. Hey, if you ever need a bounty hunter to help you find your parents,
Bruh! Bruh!
yeah, bruh, I got a new occupation, my dude.
Dude!
Yeah.
Cheers to that!
Hell yeah.
Hey, here, new occupation. Here's some more sarsaparillas on the house.
Oh,
I take that same coin out of my pocket. Still real.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like that might work really well if I'm the bounty hunter. Cause, you know, I might have an idea. Cause, like, elves and drow, we gotta stick together.
dude, we're like different parts of the same tree. We're branches, bro.
We're branches. You're like the leaf, and I'm like the other leaf.
Dude.
I do have one job super quick that I gotta like take care
Dude,
of.
yeah, for
dude.
sure.
Yeah.
Bro.
But like after that, like, dude, I'm your dude.
So is your mark like the famous like sandstorm like bandit?
I don't want to talk about it.
And they continue to drink sarsaparillas into the night. Or day. I said it was hot. It can be hot at any kind of day, really. Any time of day. We go now to Dustburg's sheriff's office, which is a little ramshackle building with one jail cell and like a desk. There's it just has boards for a roof. And there's our sheriff, who is a little goblin. Named Thrix. And he's talking to one Marley Moonslayer about a bounty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. This is the last thing I do.
You ain't going nowhere, you hush up.
I gotta say, Marley, you did a great job bringing in this one. We was having a tough time figuring out who would wrestle all them cattle.
I tell you what, I'm gonna get my revenge as you win.
Oh, you shut your trap back there. Don't make me do anything that gets up from this desk. I'm very short.
You were saying, Sheriff Fritz.
Yes, I was saying. You did a great job there, Marley, gathering up that person we didn't know who was rustling up all those cows. You meant saying the other thing after that. I'm sorry. Let me just dig through my desk full of bounties here. Yes. Seems coming up next on the list. You've been doing good work clearing out people out of Dustburg, yeah.
It's a one-horse town, ain't much to clear.
And that horse is mine. It's a beautiful, beautiful thoroughbred. I got it once my wife divorced me. And you know, it's you get to that point in life where things are a little sad and you just have to...
Yeah, I saw it out front though. It's a real nice horse. It's got no hitches in its giddy-up.
Yes, none hitches, but there is a hitch with this next Pico you're going to be going after.
Lay it on me, Sheriff.
This here is a real nasty character. Goes by the name of Rattlejake.
Rattlejake.
A Yuan-Ti bandit. That's a snake person, a snurson, if you will.
Oh, I know all about Yuan-Ti. Don't you worry, I have caught me a many a snakes.
Goodness, you're saying those pants are made of people? Or just snakes, not snursons?
Just snakes.
No Sneeble harm.
No Sneeble.
All right, well, if you decide you want to harm some Sneeble, this one's a dead or alive bounty. It's been said that Rattlejake was seen out at the far oasis.
Rattlejake at the far oasis. Oh, like a snake, but his name is Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, precisely. It is Jacob Rattlejake Hawkins.
See you, losers!
I'm gonna steal your horse.
You focus on this new bounty. I'm gonna rail you up.
So, there's been a jailbreak. Which happened, while no one was looking, which is fine, because that's the way the best of jailbreaks should happen. All right. So, we're going to check in on Titania Fayborn. She and Nia have been drinking, having some times. But Titania has a bounty that she needs to clear up real quick, and I wanna get a sense. I think she's just out in the general streets of Dustburg, looking around, following clues, if you will, and maybe we'll get a better sense of what she's looking for.
Dude, like, you really didn't need to come with me because, like, there's this whole, like, vibe with bounty hunters, dude, where it's like, whoa, I work alone, whoa.
Dude.
No one's my best friend but me, dude.
Dude, but we're like leaves. Like, leaves flutter together, man.
That's so true, man.
Bro.
And leaves are connected by sticks, and you and me,
Dude.
you have a stick. Yeah, alright, dude, yeah, you can come with me.
Dude, besides, bruh, like, the faster I help you with this, the faster you help me find my parents, bruh.
Yeah, bro, absolutely. Alright, so, hey, you're pretty good at, like, tracking, right?
Dude.
I'm looking for tracks that are, like, sometimes humanoid, but sometimes, like, canine in nature.
DM, dude, could I roll a survival on just, like, on the footsteps in the street?
Yeah, you totally can. We're getting our first roll of the night. Woo! You know what? I'm gonna let you roll it.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, we're looking for a 10 or higher. Oh, it's a 9. So, well, you're not able to determine the nature of the tracks in front of you,
Dude,
unfortunately.
I think we might have been going in, like, circles a little, bruh, and I'm bare feet, and, like, my feet look pretty grody, bruh. Like, these...
Alright, so these tracks are yours, dude, but what about this tuft of hair? Do you think it could be hair, or do you think it could be fur? Dude, that's a clue, dude.
Dude,
so like shiny and like doesn't smell like the desert, bruh. Oh, bruh, that's what.
Get out of the way! we finally lost that sheriff.
I'm the same person who was locked up before.
But more beefy.
Yeah.
More beef.
Freedom makes me strong.
I recognize this bounty hunter. You stay out of our way or we're gonna beat you up.
Oh, this is like a call to action where like we get to be heroes because we're bounty hunter thing too. Let's go.
Looks like we're getting a fight check. Woo! So, I will roll for our bandits. And Nia, if you would roll for the heroes.
Dude, I can do that, bruh.
Awesome. And we shall roll.
Woo!
The bandits get an 8.
Oh,
Our heroes get an 18! Woo! They handily dispatch their foes.
There's too many tumbleweeds.
I'm gonna like do the cool thing where I interrogate them for information now.
Let's tie them to the cacti.
Whoa! You're so smart, dude. Let's do that.
Torture and restraining them all in one.
We have to be careful so it'll take super long, but like 2 seconds will pass. Here we go. Now we got you tied to the cacti.
It's so sharp. Please take us off.
All right. Can you be like good cop to my bad cop?
Dude, yeah, let's go.
Okay. All right, you better talk.
What you want to know?
I have one word for you, and you better tell me everything you know about the one word.
Okay.
Moonslayer.
Dude! Is that one word?
Yeah,
Doesn't it sound like 2 words? The word moon and the word slayer?
You know, I'm no linguist, but I think that's 2 words.
That sounds like 2 words.
It's one. They're just smushed together.
It's a proper noun.
It's a name!
Did you just use smush as an actual word like it exists?
Bruh, you really shouldn't be talking. You're tied up to a cacti.
I'm sorry, you guys wanted to do good cop, bad cop. I wanted to do dumb criminal and learned criminal. Thanks, dude.
Moonslayer. Now that we've decided it's one word, I have heard it in that context as one word before.
I knew it.
Yes. I heard tell that they were... Well, actually, Moonslayer was at the sheriff's office when we broke free.
Yeah, exactly.
They were just headed out to the far-off oasis up by the mesa.
Far off oasis. Perfect.
In search of Rattlejake, we sound so similar. I'm just realizing.
Yeah.
Hey man, a lot of people share experiences and that really brings us all together.
Wow, you are so learned in cultural studies.
Thanks, man.
Anyway, I gave you the information based off that single word.
Right. Let's go then, Nia. We have a bounty to catch.
But wait, dude! You guys can stay here.
Why didn't they ask me anything? I'm really learning.
But wait, dude. Oh no! We catch up with Marley. Now Marley has been tracking Rattlejake Watkins all the way out in the far-off oasis in the sand sea desert. Shimmer, 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 shimmer. Can you tell I'm thinking because I'm chewing on my words a lot?
Yeah. Now, what I've been doing this whole time, if I may, Nia, so there was a bounty before, and clearly Marley knows that her friend Nia is around somewhere, but they're not working together right now. So Marley's been really focused on just tracking Rattlejake to the oasis, and knowing that she might run into Nia somewheres, and also she's got those escaped criminals in the back of her mind. But she's being paid for Rattlejake, so she's focusing on Rattlejake.
Very good. Now you do see tracks that have sort of a like a swipe behind them, as if there is a tail.
Ah, yeah.
Like a Yuan-Ti, who there's a weird hierarchy in Yuan-Ti. If people are going to be nerdy about the rules, there's like Yuan-Ti purebloods, and then there's other Yuan-Ti warriors, and some of them have legs, and some of them have tails, and some of them are full-on snakes, and some of them are snursons, and and Sneeple. Yeah. This is more of a Snurson Sneeple kind of deal, so there are feet and also a tail.
Oh, okay.
Now this is information that the Goblin Sheriff would have given you.
Excellent.
But I'm giving them to you right now, because Marley already knows this.
She is a very professional bounty hunter.
This is true.
Perfect. Then I'm just gonna hole up over here in the oasis, and I'm gonna hold my action very, she's ready to fire. She's assuming that this, Snurpin? Yeah, she's holed up sniper style.
Alright.
She's just waiting, and nothing, clearly nothing, will interfere with this or go wrong.
Yeah, could we roll a stealth check?
Yeah, we can. But here's the thing. I'm gonna make Marley roll a perception check at the same time.
Oh, nice, bro.
Purple die for Marley. Red die for Nia and Titania.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
We got a nat 20.
Yeah, Marley only got an 11. She does not notice you.
I told you if we wild shaped into mice, she would never see us, bro.
That's so smart, bro.
Dude.
We blend in so well, and we can still communicate to each other because we're both mice.
Dude.
Alright. So,
Dude, I wish you would have been more honest that you were looking for my friend.
it was just like weird when you brought it up right away, and I thought that I didn't want to jeopardize our friendship for your friendship.
But bruh, like, Marley is like one of the kindest, nicest, most gentlest people I know, bruh.
So, like, you think she'll understand if I'm collecting your bounty? Because it is an alive bounty.
Dude, like, I'm sure, like, you guys can reason it out. She's really understanding.
Okay,
So many loud mice at this oasis where I'm waiting for a snake bandit. Whoa.
So, let's, oh, something else is going on.
Dude.
Rattlejake.
Well, if it isn't terrible Missou.
Yes. I do taste like a bad cake.
Yes, I've licked your skin.
It's on account of my diabetes. I sweat very, very full of sugars. It's out of control.
What you don't know is at our first meeting I licked your skin, and I instantly knew we'd be friends.
You're just that good, Rattlejake. You're just that good. And I have here a sack full of doubloons to hand over to you.
Oh, and even better than that, delicious mice just sitting here.
Dude, I gotta get out of there.
Dude, do it.
Pop!
Don't you? Whoa.
Now, Marley's been holding her action the whole time. She's been ready to fire. When she sees that Yuan-Ti, she doesn't notice her friends, but she does notice the snake person, I assume. So can I get a roll to see if I take out this snake person?
Sure.
Yeah.
And we're going to treat this as a surprise round.
Woo!
So we are going to just roll one just for Marley, and it'll be 10 or higher, and you snipe him.
Excellent.
Would you like to roll?
Yeah, let's do that. Oh no. Ha! That's a nat one.
It is a natural one. You do not snipe him. But something else happens.
Oh! Sploosh into the oasis. Doubloons everywhere in the water.
Terrible Missou! My licked friend!
Well, I guess I done blew that one pretty hard, huh?
I should have licked you more, friend. I should have. I will have my revenge! And also, it's Slytherican. It's not Slurson. It's not Sleeple. It's Slaverican. Get it right.
Okay.
Fight check?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna have a fight check. There is a lot going on right now. So, we have Rattlejack, who is trying to fight Titania. We have Titania, who is trying to capture Marley, and then we have Nia, who is trying to...
I'll help.
help. So, red die for our heroes, being Marley and Nia. Purple die for our opponents. Let's do this. I'm gonna roll them both. Ha.
Whoa. Dude, like we got like a 17.
Yeah. Marley and Nia get 17, which is pretty good because the opponents get 16.
Dude.
I'm gonna let them fight it out for a little bit. Tired through.
Guards, dude!
Thunder whip.
Hail of thorns!
Now I have a spiky tail.
And I'm gonna shoot you right in it, because we got a 17.
Oh.
Nia?
Dude,
What in the world are you doing here? And I don't even know who this person is. Do you know who this is? This is Rattlejack. What are you doing? You are gonna get yourself murdered.
Dude, bruh. That seems like an extreme. Dude, we were coming to find you. This is like my childhood friend, my homie, my pal. The closest thing to blood I have, bruh. And they need to tell you something kind of important, but I should let you know that there was these thugs that you that snuck out of jail, but we tied them up for you so you can deal with that later.
Thank you.
So dude, I'm gonna be real with you right now. I was totally on board because I trusted you and you said that Marley was your friend.
Yeah,
and that
bruh.
we could just chat this out rationally and stuff.
Dude, but we're talking now, bruh.
Yeah, bruh, but also she just straight up murdered 2 dudes.
Dude, but they're
And
bad dudes.
I'm pretty sure this dude was a dead or alive bounty and this dude was just no bounty at all. So I'm starting to have my doubts, man.
Dude.
I had a very tight operation going. Intimidate check.
Ooh.
So what Marley's trying to accomplish with this is trying to hey, who are you? That's my friend. That's my friend who's cool. And I had a good operation going before you flew it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lower the DC because you are a werewolf and werewolves are scary. So, gotta roll an 8 or higher. Would you like to roll?
Yeah, absolutely. Try to roll it on screen.
I said 8 or higher, and it's an 8. Exactly. You succeed. Phew.
Dude,
just like the werewolves we used to play back home with. Like the normal wolves, not the werewolves. I'm
right, but
excited.
that's the whole thing, dude, is I was sent after you because you're kind of like a monster and you're sort of demonstrating monster-y qualities and it really is kind of freaking me out, dude.
Dude, but Marley's not a monster on the inside, bruh. That's pretty monstrous to say.
Well, I think I should believe the source of my bounty given the knowledge that he has of Marley Moonslayer.
Dude, who's the source of your bounty?
Reverend Moonslayer?
Dude, I think that hit more than a blow would, bruh.
You're telling me that my father, Reverend Moonslayer, cleric of Paylor, and I was about to say a real naughty word out loud, but I don't know if there are children watching, and nut job extraordinaire has gone to the extremes to take out a bounty on me.
Watch the Oasis, bruh.
Oh, thanks.
He prefers the word Herald of Sunlight as his third title, but Nut Job Extraordinaire, I guess, could work too to him.
And you gonna tell me why my father has hired hitmen to come after me when I made it very clear to him that he could tuck his tail between his legs and go pound sand?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned, like, the tail thing, dude, because, like, I don't know if you know this about your father, but he's, like, a big-time monster hunter, and, like, you're kind of a monster now is sort of more or less how he worded it. But if it makes you feel any better, it was an alive bounty. Dead wasn't even on the table, and frankly, I am relieved. Because I have a feeling of the two of us, you would not have been the one who ended up dead, dude.
That is true. Listen here.
Dude, don't choke out my childhood friend, bro.
All right. Out of respect for Nia, I will not.
Dude, I appreciate that.
What I'm gonna say is, you can go back to Reverend Moonslayer, and you can tell him that if he wants to find his live bounty, he can find his live bounty.
Dude, I have an idea, bruh.
Yeah.
And then, like, Nia's going to, because the body's still here. So, like, Nia's just going to, like, cut off the tail. Send a message to your dad, bruh.
Oh, gnarly, I don't want to touch it.
But it's
though.
Dude, it's either this or, like, something of yours, bruh.
Okay, I'll touch it. Ow, ow, ow. Oh,
Dude,
it's
don't be such a
lucky.
whim.
Dude, I'm sorry that we couldn't hang out more.
Dude, no, this has been, like, the gnarliest, like, day and a half ever, man.
This has been the gnarliest day and a half ever. We're gonna take a little pause. We're gonna take a little breath. We're gonna recap what has happened so far, because a lot has happened. So, Nia was hanging out with her childhood friend Titania Fayborn, who then revealed that she was a bounty hunter after a bounty in Dustburg, where they were. Marley, at the same time, was receiving a different bounty assignment from Sheriff Thrix, the Goblin Sheriff of Dustburg, to go after a Yuan-Ti bandit named Rattlejake Watkins. It was then revealed that, I have to remember all this too. It was then revealed during a fight with some bandits that Titania is after Marley herself. Now Nia followed along and they tracked Marley to the far off oasis, where they also found Rattlejake and Terrible Masu. That's not a name I came up with. But that's okay. Nia and Titania wild-shaped into mice to hide from Marley, but Rattlejake found the mice and was going to eat them, and so Titania unwild-shaped. Marley tried to snipe Rattlejake from afar, ended up hitting Terrible Masu. He died. Then a fight happened. Rattlejake died. Then it was revealed to all that Reverend Moonslayer wants his daughter back. One way or another. Alive, but he's not afraid to hire people to get her for him. And that is where we are now. They cut off Rattlejake's tail to send a message to Reverend Moonslayer. And you know what? I want to check in on him. We go now to Dustville, a neighboring town of Dustburg, where Reverend Moonslayer has set up his operation. The sun is set, or is setting. It's kind of like a golden hour thing going on. We're in an old cathedral of Palor, very simple, very used, well used. Whitewashed walls, sconces to hold torches, one row of pews, and an altar with a statue of the sun.
May the day be bright, and your future brighter. For this is the will of Paylor.
Sup, dude?
What have I said of your infernal slang? Speak common as it has been spoken for generations.
Apologies for my manner of speech, which is not cool.
Precisely.
Gotta tell you something, dude. I come bearing a message.
And is this message beneficial to my all-around mission? Or will you disappoint me yet again, Druid?
I don't know, man. It's inconclusive at this time. I think I need to talk it through because I've learned a lot. And I don't know what to make of it. And maybe, as Marley's father, you'll have a better understanding. So...
Understanding?
Of the situation in which I find myself, so...
Understanding.
So, a lot of it is like what you said, man. Reverend. She, is imposing and has, what looks like claws. She sniffs, she scratches, and she kills in cold blood. It's what you thought it was. But there's something that's really weird and messed up, dude. Something doesn't quite sit right with me, oh holy reverend. And that's, well, my friend. I've known her we go way back. We've known each other for a long time. And I trust her. And she makes good decisions, and she only makes friends with good people. And she's friends with Marley. So that's the part that's got me all up in a spin, dude. I mean, that's what I don't understand.
Well, let me make it clear. You do not share the light of Paylor, and neither does my godforsaken daughter. You know, I had a friend once from childhood like you.
Just once?
His name was Anthony, and we loved each other. He was a good friend and always knew how to cheer me up. But one day, like my daughter, he broke the oath of Paylor in front of my very eyes. He looked at me and asked for forgiveness. And you know what I told him?
What did you tell him?
I didn't say anything.
Dude.
I cursed him for his entire life.
Boy, I really don't want to do this next part, but they did send a message. They sent a message. I don't want to be choked twice today.
I am not choking you.
Oh, okay.
For you shall be my servant. You shall become my new wolf.
What? Ah!
And a ray of light, sickly and yellow, bursts from his hand and strikes Titania. She is raised up like floating styles, and the And she lets out an infernal growl.
This is a ribbon from my daughter's past. Kill her. And her friend.
Oh my God.
Well, that's cold. I want to check in on Nia and Marley. They've had a little bit of a miscommunication, and I want to see how they're doing. We go back to that saloon, the saloon in Duskburg, the one with the tables and chairs, the one with the piano, the one with the bar, and the sarsaparillas. Only this time, it's Nia's new friend that she's talking to.
So then I told my daddy it doesn't make sense to separate the sun and the moon because technically the moon is like, it's a lot of silicone. It's really shiny and the moon just reflects the sun's light, and as the earth orbits around the sun and the earth orbits around, it just don't make no sense to keep them all separate. And then he was all, you're turning away from the light of Paylor, and I was all, well, Daddy, it's love.
Dude, that's hard, bruh.
But I know it's weird to be bringing up my parents because I know where they are and they're alive. And I know I promised to help you find your parents. And then we got distracted with bounties, and there were so many bounties here in Duskburg.
Dude, honestly, like, I don't know. I know very little about my parents, bruh. Like, I honestly was like, maybe one of the bounties are that. Or like, something in my, like, my soul, I'm like, just said to come to this place, bruh. But like, dude, I'm so thankful that you have a dad, and I'm so thankful that you're family to me, bruh. 2 sarsaparillas, please.
Come on, 2 sarsaparillas. This is exactly how I said before. I'm the same person.
Dude. Cheers.
I need coin from you.
Dude.
Thanks.
Now I'm gonna turn the tables here a little bit, Nia.
Dude, you can't. This is an establishment, bruh. We need a place to put our drinks, man.
That's what I like about you, Nia. You make me laugh. There's not a lot of laughing in the cathedrals of Paylor.
But there is in this saloon.
There is in this saloon, so I'm gonna turn the tables. Nia, I wanna hire you to help me hunt a bounty on my dad. Dad, you want me to come home so bad? He's gonna come home and he's gonna see everything he ever taught me. That sarsaparillas hitting real quick.
Dude. I can't pay you in coin, but I can pay you in giggles. I'm gonna hire you to help me, like, find my dad.
Oh,
dude, bounty buddies.
Bounty buddies.
Go! Everybody stop that fancy piano playing!
Oh gosh, I'm so
What's up, Sheriff?
Everybody hide! There's a big old whole thing coming into town! Everyone's batting the hatches, they're hiding behind! I locked my horse in the barn! There's an imposing figure coming up looking for a duel at, I would say high noon, but it's nighttime, so it's gonna be at high moon!
A high moon duel.
I know that I'm the sheriff and I should probably be the one taking care of it, but I'm scared out of my knickers.
Now's the time to turn tables.
Oh, not this establishment. I'll find you later, maybe, depending on if you save us. Ah!
I think we can take care of this as a team.
The Wombo combo, man.
Wombo combo.
High moon in Duskburg. It's a full moon, by the way. like duh, but I thought I should say it so that it's been established. All the doors to the buildings are barred. It's too late. It's too late for tumbleweeds. They've gone to bed.
Come on, tumbleweeds. Get in here, tumbleweeds.
Yeah.
Get in here.
The wind whistles, picks up. There's some hanging signs that rattle. At one end of town, Titania Wolfborn. At the other end of town, Marley Moonslayer and Nia Ungiven. This is going to be a showdown. This is going to be an old-fashioned shootout? In any case, we're going to roll for it.
Oh, did my daddy wolfify you with his corrupt Paylor energy? That's what happened. That's what didn't happen.
We have to make sure that they end up alive. I can save them. I can cure them with greater restoration, man.
All right. It may be a bit harder on us, but we'll take him alive.
We can do this, bro! I don't like that, bruh.
All right. I will roll the red die for the heroes. Our NPC will roll the purple die for Titania Wolfborn. Titania rolls a mighty 17. But that's nothing against our heroes. Not 20!
All right. Nia, you get ready with that greater restoration. I only got one shot at this.
Dude, that's all you need, bruh.
They're gonna charge. You better do it now, Nia.
Oh, man. Thorn whip, and from my staff, there's like a vine that just like snares around her and pulls her 10 feet closer to me. Dude, this is not gnarly, bruh. Dude, like enough. Like, enough. Dude, that's it, bruh. Like, enough. Like, please, dude, come back to me. Dude. It's greater restoration, bro.
I know you're supposed to. I'm gonna take it out.
Dude, cure wounds. Oh, that's the other leg. Dude, I'm sorry, bro. Let's cure wounds.
Oh, that's 1d8. Marley's crossbow is super powerful, dude.
Dude.
It's okay. It feels better.
Dude.
Dudes, I was just like totally out to get you and you spared me. Dudes.
No, dudes. Like, thank you for coming back to us. And like, we couldn't have helped each other if like you didn't come back. And now
I only came back to kill Marley.
But we wouldn't let that happen, bruh. Marley's too slick.
A lot of people have tried to kill me in a lot of ways.
I was wrong about you, dude. You're a stand-up dude.
Thanks.
Look. I'm so mad at your dad for what he did to me, dude!
Yeah, he straight up sucks.
He sucks, dude! He wouldn't even let me
sucks.
say it, but he sucks, dude!
He sucks hardcore. That's why I decided I'd rather be a creature of the night than live under his roof.
Oh, man. I didn't even have a choice in the matter.
It's true.
Dude, I think it's time we give him a visit.
We're gonna take him out. And I think I may complicate this plot very late on by saying I may need to swallow my pride because I think I may know someone who can help us. It's my husband, Kolya. He's got werewolves. We can do a whole thing.
We can do a whole thing! Oh, I'm so excited. So, Marley leads Titania and Nia to meet with Kolya, her husband, the wolf who turned her. And this scene is gonna take 7 seconds. Go.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go kill my dad.
We cut back to Dustville and the Cathedral of Pelor, which I said, very old, very used, with the torches and the whitewash and the altar. We've been here. The Reverend keeps a lonely vigil for creatures of the night, and he does not realize what he has coming. Now,
Praying. Praying. Pelor. Pray.
since this is a sneak attack, we are going to treat this as a surprise round, like I did before. I'm talking like Marley a little bit. So, if they roll higher than a 10, they successfully surprise the Reverend. If they roll lower than a 10, he'll know that they're coming. It's a 16. The ambush takes place successfully.
Werewolf smash!
Me too, I'm a werewolf!
Great job. See, the thing you gotta know, Daddy, is that when you teach someone every trick in the book, they can use every trick on the book on you. And then some.
Ouch. Sorry, your hair is longer than I remember.
Yep.
So sorry.
He's a very amicable werewolf. That's why I married him. All right.
Did you really think that this was it? Did you really think that decades of hatred in my heart for a deviant girl like yourself, with a handsome yet very problematic and obviously I'm jealous boyfriend?
Husband, we did get married. It was a thing.
No, you did. Not in my eyes. I'm the Reverend.
Ah, dang.
We did a hand fasting under a full moon before he wolfified.
That's
Dad.
not real. That's not real matrimony.
Dude, and did you really think religion was forever? And as I say that, I'm gonna cast Stone Shape, and I just want to like shatter the altar that's behind us here.
Not the altar.
Dude!
And it does. Cracks begin to form, and the statue of the sun splits in two.
The moon's better anyway, Alberta.
Moon is shinier.
That
Silicone.
was the final protection
That doesn't sound good.
of what I truly am, daughter. You thought you were my only king, but I am thousands of years old. I am the master vampire.
Oh, dear.
Oh, damn.
Talk about a family secret. I guess fight check.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a fight check. The tale as old as time, vampires versus werewolves. That's a thing that we've established.
You can't have one without the other.
Oh no, a bunch of vampiric thralls. Us two are gonna handle it over here, so there's space for main characters.
All right, Nia, you can roll for Marley and yourself.
Dude.
And I will roll for the Reverend. Oh, it just went all the way over there, didn't it?
What's a one?
It was. You rolled a 6, but the Reverend rolled a natural 1.
Woo! Misty step.
Missed.
Misty Step!
Would you like me to kill you now?
That's all! Explode!
Would you like me to bite your neck? Because I'm capable of it.
Entangle!
You have only trapped us closer together.
But dude, now I can do this!
Wooden stake, right through the heart. Oh, no, my crossbow's all bloody.
Dude.
You clearly don't know enough about the master vampire. Enjoy your eternal life.
I'll enjoy an eternal life without you in it.
But you're a vampire.
Stone cold, bruh!
Thanks, Nia.
Dude, that was all you, bruh.
Now, I know this is cold comfort, and it's definitely not just a distraction from my emotional turmoil given the fact that I've just murdered my own father in cold blood, but
Not in cold blood, bruh.
I mean, if he is cold-blooded, does it count as cold
It
blood?
doesn't, bro. The math checks out.
I know it may be cold comfort, but he's got a lot of weird old tomes. He might be internet. If you want to go check the thing.
Dude. Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's I remember it from growing up. There's a big old library. It's just behind the pulpit. You go around down the carpeted stairs with the weird, it's weird blue-green, and you're gonna get into like a little basement, and it's all gonna be like board walls. There's a dark.
Do the books have pictures, bruh?
They absolutely do.
Nice. Let's go. I'll leave you alone to say your goodbyes.
Yeah.
That was a lot of directions.
You were always a mean son-bitch. You are bloodless, and I suppose that fits. Cold-blooded killing. It can make you a shilling or two. And that's what made you you.
But you deserved a father, that's true. Years ago when I was transformed, I was always your father, but now it's worn. I'm sorry for the choices that I've made, but now all of my debts have been paid.
You always told me about you and your friend, Anthony. I'm assume he became the first werewolf and you became the first vampire. That's what I'm piecing together out of all of this. It's weird. It's weird that freedom doesn't feel like I thought it would. But at least you can't hurt nobody else.
So, the Master Vampire's curse has been passed on. Marley is both a werewolf and a vampire now. Nia has access to all of Reverend Moonslayer's books, including, not genealogies. Even genealogies extending into the Underdark, where Drow come from. Where will our two friends go next? We'll find out next time on yegDND!
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in. to our very first live stream. This is so exciting. And please follow us at SNSYEG. Like, comment, subscribe, donate, do all the things. We really appreciate it because we do this for you. We do this so that we can entertain people and tell amazing stories together. Your improvisers tonight have been
Matt Ness.
Vic,
Sammy.
Lena.
Michael Lynch.
and I'm Glenna. Oh, and on the keys we have Katrina. Thank you to Karina for running our live stream. Thank you to Liam for running our lights. This has been yegDND. Good night, everybody.